Hey guys, back for another video. So glad you could join me on this video. If you've been noticing, I'm doing things real raw, no edits, just straight talking. I want to be able to put out content a whole lot faster and know it's more natural this way. So we'll test it out, see how it works. But in today's video, I want to show you guys how to launch a digital product store in 24 hours or less with no tech stress. One of the biggest things that I see a lot of my students or clients facing in the very beginning. You're unsure, you're doubtful, you're skeptical, you have all these fears, and you know you're or you believe that you have these limitations or whatever when it comes to starting a business online. But all of those are limiting beliefs, especially now with this day and age, because so many things as far as digital marketing, affiliate marketing, digital products, making money online as a whole has become super easy, way easier than you think. So I want to break down some main talking points and help you guys understand how you can do this. So by the end of this video, you're going to know what a digital product store is and why it's the #1 passive income play or game or hustle in 2025 at least. I'm also going to show you the 4 pages every digital store needs. I'm going to break that down. And I'm going to show you the best platform that you should be selling your digital products on. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how I'm setting up stores for the first 100 people for absolutely free. No catches. I'm going to show you how to set up your store for absolutely free. So if you stick to the end, I'm going to share a link or show you some instructions on how you can take part of that before the seats fill up, because once we get 100, I'm going to stop. All right. So here we go. So what is a digital product store? Well, the cool thing about a digital product store is everything is being sold digitally. So think MP3s, MP4s are like videos, ebooks, templates, anything that you can deliver via email or can be downloaded, your store sells those things. And there's so many of them. I won't go into detail, but in a nutshell, that's what it is. But the reason why a lot of people are selling digital products, all right, is because you don't need no inventory, right? That means you don't have to have any products in hand, or you don't have some warehouse to hold all the products and got to keep up with cost of goods. You don't have to worry about shipping, and you don't have to worry about customer service. All right, because it's all automated, it's delivered digitally, and once you set up everything, all the automations do all the work for you, all the heavy lifting for you. So you don't have to work for that. All right. And basically, people who have digital stores, they're selling things like knowledge. So think templates or tools or some type of information. All right, now there are many other things you could sell, but these are the top earning, top sales revenue generating digital products. All right, so all of this is digital. All right. But one of the best things I like about selling digital products and having a digital product store is because it works for you while you sleep. Because, like I said, everything is automated and the system runs it for you. All right. So, most people, if they need extra money, what they're going to do is try and get an extra job or start a side hustle, basically, trade time for money. All right. And basically, you're just creating another problem for yourself just to make extra money, right? So let's just use the example of a lot of people might go for DoorDash or Uber Eats. That's one of the biggest side hustles people are doing, right? And we even have some people that are flipping couches and stuff like that. And all that's good. I'm not knocking that out, but still, you're trading your time for money, right? So if you already were feeling like you were burnt down and tired, but you got to make more money, and raise or promotion isn't on your current job, or you can't get more hours there or whatever, so people get a second job or a second side hustle like DoorDash or Uber Eats, and now you're working twice as much just for a little bit more. And the second thing, like if you are using something like Uber Eats or DoorDash, now you're creating a new problem because now you're putting wear and tear on your car. Also, if you have children like myself, where you would be home in the evening for your children, now you're not. So you may have to hire a babysitter, or you may have to spend more money because you can't be at home and cook. So you got to do those things like that. You could create tons of other more problems because you're trading your time for money. You can't be in two places at the same time. So digital products, because it's all automated, you can create income that can match or exceed your current income without getting a second job. You can literally be working your main job and making money there in your digital product store business. Another cool thing about digital products is all you need is a funnel. All right. A funnel is basically like a website, but the difference between a funnel and a website, you're selling one thing so the customer doesn't get distracted, and it walks them from becoming a potential customer to actually buying and becoming a customer. All right. So it's just a sequence of web pages based off the customer's behavior. When they click a button, it takes them to the next page and the next page, all the way to checkout. All right. And all you need is one product. You know, most people think you got to have 100,000 different products to make some real money with digital products. No, you can make your first $10,000 or your first $100,000 selling one product. And then all you need is traffic. Now, some people also get scared on that because you think traffic, oh, I got to pay for ads. I don't know how to pay for ads. Man, you can use organic traffic. There are tons of people who are not paying a dime, not one single penny on paid ads on any platforms, and they are absolutely crushing it. So all of this stuff, if done right and you know what you're doing, you can start up for zero to very low cost. It may not cost you anything to start up selling digital products, but if you do have to spend anything, the costs are very low versus starting an actual store, like a physical store. Okay. And then last thing is about digital products, this is the new age side hustle that's really scalable. So this selling digital products can get you off your job. It can get you that time freedom back. It can get you that financial stability, right? It can get you where you need to be without you doing all the extra work of trying to work for a living. So you have to be open-minded. The traditional way of you having to work for 40 years so you can get the 401k and get the pension plan and all of those things, that is a thing of the past. If that's what you want to do, that's your business and there's no shame in it, but you have other options, many other options on how you can make all that money faster in the best times of your life. So you could be in your 20s and your 30s, your 40s, the best years of your life, and making what you, or exceeding what you would have been making if you're retiring. And you could retire yourself, your wife, your husband, and your family as early as in a week. All right, because some crazy things can happen if you do this thing right. Now, moving on. Now that you know what a digital product store is, there are 4 pages that every digital store needs. And this is where a lot of people mess up. Why am I not selling? What's going on? And people get stuck. It's not just because you create a digital product and you're sending traffic there. It doesn't mean that your digital product is bad if nobody's buying, but you have to have these pages in order in your funnel so that it works seamlessly and it converts those visitors into buyers. All right, so you got to have these things set up correctly. So here are the best pages to have. Really, you must have these if you're trying to sell digital products. Now, number 1 is your sales page. Now, this is where you're going to sell the dream or the transformation and highlight the benefits of your digital product. So a lot of people call this the landing page, but it's going to be the first page that the customer sees, and it's going to have your digital product there. You want to have some pictures there, a description, and some information. And this doesn't have to be long and drawn out. I like my sales page is very simple. Now, depending on the price point of what you're selling, you may have to go in more detail. For example, if you're selling a $2,000 digital product or service, you're going to want to have some more information there versus you selling a $5 digital product. It could be very simple. It's not hard to convince somebody to give you $3, but somebody who's going to spend $2,000 might need a little bit more information so that they feel comfortable in doing so. All right, but if you can, in both of them, you do want to keep it very simple. All right. The second thing is a checkout page. This is where when they've made up their mind, they're going to click the button on your sales page and it's going to redirect them to your checkout page. This is the page where they actually put in their credit card information, their email address, their name, and all of that stuff, telling the system where to send the digital product after the transaction is complete. All right. So you want to make sure you keep that very simple and make sure it's trust building, because a lot of people panic or get skeptical towards the end when they get ready to check out. So if you can, some things I would have is maybe you have some testimonials, or maybe you can put some things like your payment is secure and things like that. Anything to let them feel like the information they're about to give you is safe and secure, and you don't have to live in no fear of their identity being stolen or them getting scammed. All right. So you want to have those things on your checkout page. Now, after they check out, you've already collected the funds, right? They've already made a purchase and purchased a digital product, but you can actually convert that customer into spending more money. Now, the best time to get anybody to buy stuff is when they're already buying stuff. So the next page is called an upsell page. Now, this is where you're going to have something optional. They don't have to purchase anything on there, but it's going to be a digital product that highlights or accentuates whatever they just previously purchased. So it's got to make sense. All right. But the upsells can boost your profits instantly. You can turn one customer into potentially 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 customers, depending on the pricing point of your upsell. So if they're just buying an ebook, right, teaching them 10 things they need to do to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, right? And they paid $7 for that, your upsell could be a $47 product or a $27 product, that's giving them something to accent what they just purchased. So they just bought the ebook. Maybe you want to have the audio version of the ebook, or maybe you want to have a tracker or something, or maybe you want to have a 15-minute call with that person to where you can get them started in the right direction. But that's going to be an upsell, and that's going to make that customer turn in from $7 or whatever they purchase into purchasing something a little bit more and boosting your income. All right. And after your upsell page, what you want to do is have a thank you page / like your access page. So this is the page where they can actually just get what they just paid for, or all the things they just paid for if they got an upsell. And it's a thank you page, thanking them for the purchase. And this is where we're going to deliver the digital product. They can get it instantly, won't have to wait. Now, also, they're going to get an email. So when they click that button, it's going to be an automated email that's going to send them the digital product as well. But you want to have that thank you page so they can go ahead and get started with whatever they purchase and won't have to go back and start looking for their email. While all of this is happening, you have the customers, you have the biggest part of their attention during this process. All right. Now, the cool thing about all of this, right, it could be done all in one place. And the platform that I use to do this, that even comes with templates and everything you can use, so you won't have to start from scratch, is System.io. Now, I talk about System.io in all of my videos, but you'll find the link down below this video in the YouTube description. Just look for a link that says this platform or this software runs my entire business, and it's absolutely true. But System.io, to me, in my opinion, is the easiest all-in-one platform where you can sell digital products and a lot of other things. I won't go into all of that, but it's super easy. But the craziest thing is they have a free forever plan. So you can get started and start selling digital products for $0. No free trial. It's a free forever account. And as your business grows, if you exceed the limitations of the free account, you can upgrade as your business grows. But they start at $17 a month, $17 a month, and go up to $97 a month. And if you look at the comparisons versus platforms or softwares like ClickFunnels starts at $97, and you don't even get what you're getting for the 17 and almost the free version of System.io. All right, and you can check all those things out yourself. Same thing with Stan Store. I think they start at $29, and you don't get everything that you're getting for free with System.io. Matter of fact, you can build a Stan Store in System.io for free, absolutely free on the free plan. All right, so that lets you know right there that they're a game changer. But System.io does the email marketing for you. So it's going to set up, you'll be able to set up all your automations, right? So it's one and done. You set it up and it works for you forever. And you could do your landing pages, your upsell pages, your checkout pages, your thank you pages, courses, all of your automations can be done all in one place on the free plan, the paid plan. Of course, you can do more as the price goes up, but you can do it all in one place with System.io and so much more. But the biggest thing, the best thing that I love about System.io, again, it's beginner friendly. No tech headaches. They got tons of tutorials, have a great and awesome customer service. That will help you along the way, and I can't stress that. And they also have an awesome Facebook community where a lot of the users are there and the admin are there, and they answer your questions as well. And when I say they're they are 100% hands down, probably the best customer service I've ever um, experienced with a software that runs the businesses, whatever. They are probably the best. And I know I'm biased, but I really mean that. I can't stress that enough. Now, if you want to get started with System.io and start building your digital product store, I'm going to help the first 100 people do it all for free, right? And then here's what, if you sign up, here's what you're going to get. I'm going to give you a done for you, completely done for you sales funnel with everything preloaded. So you're not going to have to build it all from scratch. It's going to be all done for you and preloaded with everything we just talked about in this video. I'm also going to help you launch one digital product, and this could be one of mine or your own digital product that you want to create, or maybe you've already created it yourself. All right, I'm going to show you how to launch it and make money from it. All right, I'm going to give you emails. I'm going to help you set up your checkout, and I'm going to show you the upsells and make sure that your store is ready to go. All right, now here's the catch. Why? Okay, you're saying, Ronnie, why are you doing this for free? All right. In return for all of this, all you need to do is use my affiliate link with System.io and upgrade to at least the 17-month plan. All right. So the lowest amount is $17. And using my link, if you use my link, this is going to unlock and give you your seat inside the 100 people I'm going to help. All right. Now, again, I'm going to show you how to do everything, customize it and brand it and all of those things. All right. Now, one thing I do want to stress or do want to highlight, if you upgrade to the any one of the annual plans, you're going to get some special perks. Okay. But it's only again for the first 100 people. And I want to show that to you. Let me see. I got it here. I'm looking at my screen, guys. All right. So you're going to get, I'm basically going to personally help you set this up. All right? But you're going to get I guess the coolest thing of doing the annual plan, you're going to get a one-on-one strategy call with me to help you scale it. So I'm going to help you set it up and then show you how to make money with it and scale it. And it's going to be custom to you on what you're trying to do. All right. So that's the biggest perk you're going to get when you sign up for the annual plan. Any one of the annual plans, right, is going to unlock that for you. All right. So the link is going to be down below this video, and there's some instructions that you need to do. All right. You're going to, when you upgrade to any one of the plans, whether it be monthly or annual, you're going to have to email me the proof with your email so me and my team can verify that you actually signed up using my link. And make sure you email us with the email you use to create your account. All right. That's the only way we'll be able to tell. Again, this is limited spots. I can't do this for everybody. All right, but and also there's a bonus if you get the annual plan. I named one of them for you. You're gonna get that one-on-one call with me. All right, but the link's gonna be down below. Upgrade using my link to the $17 a month or higher monthly plan or any one of the annual plans. And you're going to be able to get all the things we just talked about. Again, I'm going to give you a done for you sales funnel with everything preloaded. I'm talking about the product and everything. All right. Or if you want to do your own product, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I'm going to show you how to do the emails, the checkout, show you how to do the upsells, have your complete funnel set up, right? I'm going to even give you a game plan to show you how to get traffic and market it without paying a dime, all right? I'm going to show you how to customize the funnel. If you guys got brands and your logos, all that stuff, I'm going to show you how to do it. So there's going to be no fears. You're going to have a store ready to sell and make money when you're done. All right. So, uh, um, all those links are going to be down in the video down below. And you guys stay blessed. And I'll see you in the next video.